And welcome back once again, continuing on with the VertexCache class. In this video here, we've got a property that should have been made in the last one, but no big deal, we'll make it, and then move on to, a few other things like the static constructor, get height, quit, things like that.
Yeah, we got too carried away.
Yeah.
So, it was so much fun, we're just raring to go. We wanted to get into it and realized we didn't even finish.
It happens.
The property that I want to create is a count, and it's simple enough. It's just going to return the count of our dictionary. So we'll look and grab our vertices.count, just like that. So I probably should make this static, like that. So that will work. And then I said something about a static constructor, I believe.
Yes, you did.
All right, so let's make a static constructor. A statsy. That's Italian for static. I don't know. I'm making that up.
I kind of figured so, but I was just going to roll with it.
It sounded good, didn't it?
Okay.
I tried. Sorry. All right, so what do I want to do? Let's start off with initializing our dictionary. So that will handle initializing that. Next thing I want to do is go ahead and get our train generator fired off. So that will take care of the train generator here, which means we're not going to need the one that's inside of our train demo anymore. So we're going to get rid of this guy, which is going to cause some errors in other code, mainly inside of our train patch where we're saying, hey, go to the train demo to get this. So for now, we'll just say, hey, go to the VertexCache and get that instead. And why are you not happy? Because I made it private. yeah, well, that's fine here. This is how I'll fix it. 0, comma, shut up. There. Great. It's all fixed. Now, back to VertexCache. Where did we leave off? Oh, yeah, static constructor. Okay, let's go ahead and set up some of our values that we've got here. So, purge interval equals config, and purge interval is an integer. So that will take care of purge interval. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, we need one for purge limit, one for vertex TTL spacing, size, max height, not in that particular order. So purge limit. I love copying and pasting. Makes my job easy. And max height. Now, spacing is a float, so we need to change this to a float. So that will take care of those. So let's see, purge interval, time to live, and did I get them all right? Max height is a float for some reason. Okay, so max height's a float. So now it's happy. Integer, 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 float, float. 4 ints, 2 floats. Good. All right. What else do we need for our static constructor? Well, let's go ahead and... good question. Normally, the other thing that we're going to set up in the VertexCache is getting the purge thread going.
Mm-hmm.
But because I don't have the purge method in place yet, we can't really do that. So we're going to skip it.
Okay.
We'll come back to it, but purge thread, no, not stug, stuff goes here. Really bad thing is I was looking at that while I typed the wrong letters, and I knew I typed G. So what's that got to say?
I don't know.
It's pretty bad. All right. So that's, our static constructor for now. Then I said we're going to do something about get height, I believe.
That's right.
So let's do a, do I want to make this? Yeah, let's make this public just for fun. So public static float get height. Now we'll pass in a vector to position. And we shall return the output from our train generator dot get smooth height, and we're going to pass in position dot x by position dot y. So I can build that out. Now I can jump back over to our train patch where I temporarily set that to 0, being really cruel and telling it to shut up and stuff. And I can say VertexCache dot get height, and then we can pass in our key. So now that'll be happy. Again, this is just temporary.
Right.
But it's a temporary that will yield something that looks like a train. So we'll go with that. Now, I also said we need a public static method called quit. And this is going to return a void. We call it quit. And all it's going to do is set is quitting to true. Now the funny thing about is quitting is the fact that it's one of those fields that I forgot to set up here. So we'll do private static bool is quitting. All right, good. So now is quitting is true. Now the whole purpose of this quit is to force our purge thread to stop running. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a method for the purge operation that's going to be in a while loop. So as long as we're not is quitting, that loop's going to continue to run indefinitely. But it will stop running if we call the quit method, which is what this method does. So that should handle everything that we had lined up for this video, correct?
Yeah, it looks that way. I mean, since we're not worrying about calculating elevation colors right now.
No,
Static constructor, get height, and quit.
Yep. So what's up in the next video?
Oh, coming up, we've got add and add neighbors.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Well, that's the end of this weekend.
Come on, it's not that. Okay, maybe. No, it's not that bad. You know it.
I know. It's kind of fun. It's all right. Fun.
Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this video up so that Lee can complain off camera, and we'll spare everyone's ears. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.